Hello. I was just sitting here preparing to go scope out a new park where I understand there are waterfalls and loads and loads of flowers, which I intend to try to get some video of to share with you guys. Because as I understand, it's very beautiful. But I wanted to talk to everyone today about trying to get into alignment. Try to rid yourself of the seven deadly sins. Reach out to God, repent, and start moving forward on your path to enlightenment. Discover who you are and what you're meant to do or what you're meant to create so that your life can become more abundant and happy and so that you can have the peace of mind I know you desire. I didn't realize for so many years just how much drama was being sent to me and embodying my life. And now that I don't have drama, I can't even tell you how much more fulfilling my life is to go outside. I enjoy the sunlight more. I enjoy the peace and quiet. I have mostly healed anything that could affect me. I'm so happy. Even when I'm by myself, just sitting in the sunlight, it's just a different feeling. But also, once you get yourself into alignment and you're good with God in the heavenly realm, no evil that's being thought about or perpetrated onto you, it doesn't affect you. Your ancestors, the angels, your spirit guides, your archangels, they all protect you and they make sure that you get to your destination, whatever it is that God created you to do or to be. I know there are people out there who don't believe in the spiritual side of things, but, religion is the masculine side of yourself, and the spirituality is the feminine side of yourself. It's your intuition, your knowledge, your compassion. And with the masculine, it's strength, it's courage, it's order, on a positive side when it's being done right. But you have to have balance in everything, your light side, your shadow side. It's not so much what you say and do, but how you say and do it. You know, uh, Everyone needs their shadow side in order to set boundaries and let people know what lines they cannot cross. But on your feminine side, your intuition and your knowledge and wisdom, they help guide you to show you the best way possible to achieve your goals and keeps you from doing things that you know you're not supposed to be doing, or it gives you pause, makes you think about what you're about to do, I should say. But we need both. We need religion and we need spirituality. They go together. You know, the man's not any greater and woman's not any greater. We need each other to balance out life. You know, uh, just start by changing any one little thing in your life on a positive note. You know, uh, I get tired of having to do spiritual practices because there are still people out there who wish me harm, people I don't even know. And I pray for them. I pray that if they've lost their souls, they retrieve it. I pray if they are sinners, they repent and come back into the light of God and are saved. But someone somewhere, especially Satan, is convincing them that if they do these ugly things, that they will obtain great riches, and it's just not true. And you're just reaping more karma or adding it to your plate than all the karma you've already, obtained, and it's just going to take you longer to get rid of it, and your life is not going to improve as long as you're having to pay back karma for things you've already done. And so I want to encourage everyone, have self love, have respect, believe in yourself, have confidence. When I was younger, when I would go bar hopping. Sometimes I did. I would bounce off into a bar, hear a song I like, and I didn't wait for a man to come ask me to dance. I had enough confidence. I'd bebop right on out there to the dance floor, and I danced all by myself, and because I was feeling the music, and it made me happy, and made me want to move. And the more you dance and sing and are happy, the more you raise your vibration, and the closer that you get to God. Once you raise your frequency, then you start coming into alignment. And once you get into alignment, then your dreams and your wishes and your prayers start manifesting into your reality. And, for those of you who know, but for those of you who don't, you know, change your mindset. If you're having bad thoughts, stop yourself. Think of something that's positive. It's not always easy, but it can be done. I've had a lot of terrible things happen to me, but I'm not fixing to let it affect who I am as an individual. I want to be happy. And I pray for this for each and every person on this planet, even the people who are still in their shadow side. I hope they find happiness because when you're happy, you don't want to do bad things to other people. You just want to enjoy the flow that you're in at the time. And it used to hurt my feelings big time listening to tarot and listening to how naive and stupid people thought I was because I was kind. I love people. I am always going to be kind, and I'm not fixing to let anybody take that away from me. That's how I get down. I don't expect anybody else to do it. I don't even expect for them to appreciate it. It's just something that I do for me to make my life happy and fulfilling. I'm not trying to get anybody to change their mindset, but if you want to achieve happiness, I'm just trying to show you the way that I came about it. And I've had some terrible things done to me, but I'm not even mad. I mean, I was in my dark side too, so I understand how it can happen. But I was able to come out of it, and I believe that each and every one of you can do it too. You just have to want to. Is all. And for all those comics that are still out there trying to do things to me, who still consider me stupid or naive, I want to tell them, my mother raised ugly children, not stupid ones. I know what you're doing. I understand why you're doing it, and I forgive you. And I pray you find your way, always. But I'm fixing to go to the park, and I'm going to enjoy the day. And God willing, I will get some video to share with you guys. And I hope it will bring you the joy that I know it's going to bring me. I love you all so very much. And I truly do wish you all the best. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.